Hey, what's going on, people? Imps podcast show with your boy Cornell in the house. Back again, Rude Boy. And today I am talking about Lincoln City's first pre-season game against GAINSBROUGH TRINTY. Before I get into the video, thank you to the 324 subscribers who have subscribed to my YouTube channel. Thank you very much. It really means a lot to me. Thank you so much. Yes. I'm also excited that I obviously went to the game today, although I was in two minds not to go to the game or not, because basically it was a massive statement. So 4-0, us Lincoln City beat a non-league side like GAINSBROUGH TRINTY, who are 2 leagues above us down below. And for me, this is the start that us Lincoln City needed, because to be fair, with all due respect, the players look good. I mean, we saw a mixture of youth and we saw a mixture of experience, because that shows that Mark Kennedy is versatile of mixing and blending the squad. Because if he was playing like all experience, then obviously you're thinking, well, why isn't the youth getting an opportunity? But today, every single player got an opportunity today. Obviously, the new signing, Jay Bunn, wasn't in the squad, but we might see him against Sheffield United, which will be at the Adenauer Stadium behind closed doors. But today, us Lincoln City won 4-0 against a GAINSBROUGH TRINTY side. The first half, we was good. We was amazing in the first half. We had lots of possession. We dominated the ball like we always should do. Because basically, we saw the likes of Van Arn playing. We saw the likes of Sean Rowan, who was decent at left back. He was decent today. And he had a fantastic game today. That shows, do you know the reason why Rowan will be a star this season? I mean, I even said to a fan when I was at the game today, if Rowan, if Michael Appleton was basically like still in power, Sean Rowan would still be in Ireland. But you know, he's proven, but since Michael Appleton's gone, then and Mark Kennedy's in our team now as head coach, as Lincoln City head coach, it shows that he could be better. Just like Sam Long. Despite that Sam Long had not much to do, but what he showed was he could pull off some saves after saves. And although, yes, second half, GAINSBROUGH TRINTY did look threatening in the second half. Yeah, they almost had a chance to score. And obviously, yeah, we saw Regan Poole kicking the ball, hoofing the ball up the field like he always does. But Paulie O'Connor, oh my God, Paulie O'Connor, brilliant, fantastic performance. Paulie O'Connor was good. Sam Long was good. I thought the youngsters from Macama, who had a decent game as well, I thought he was like very physical, and he proved his worth today. Yeah, he didn't get on a score sheet, almost did though. But the first goal, Teddy Bishop, Super Ted scores the first goal. Oh my God, what a goal it was. But Van Arn, Charles freaking Van Arn, / Charles Badman Ting Van Arn, was a monster going down the wing. And I think we've actually found a replacement for Anthony Scully, to be fair. Because if Anthony Scully leaves, then you're looking at the new replacement like Charles Van Arn. But oh my God, it was a fantastic performance from all the players today. I thought Rowan, despite his little dominance in that left back position, he still scored a goal. TJ Ullman linking up playing with Van Arn. Oh my God. That is the real TJ Ullman that we want to see. We want to see the TJ Ullman from 2 seasons ago emerge, and we saw that today. I mean, he linked up play well, especially with Van Arn. Max Sanders again, first half, brilliant to see Max Sanders playing, man. It was brilliant. But Charlie Kendall is on fire. For him to score the 3rd goal, and then Billy Brooks played his part very well. I thought he was brilliant. I thought the whole team was brilliant. Delican came on. Tashin was decent as well. And as I said, Delican as well. He was like on fire. Ben House. Physical. Look at how extremely physical he was. Especially when the GAINSBROUGH TRINTY player was trying to tackle him, man. But he held the ball up. Even though I thought he was going to go down in the box. He was going to go down in the box and we get a penalty. But you know what? Ben House. Brilliant to see Ben House back. But the first half, our defense was solid. Paulie O'Connor played his part very well. And that's the reason why we signed him. We signed him for a reason because we needed a solid defense. And Paulie O'Connor was brilliant today. Second half, then we started to wilt a little bit. But you know what? Regan, Paul, and Jackson. It'll be very interesting to see who's going to play at the back for the first day of the season. Are we going to see Jackson and obviously O'Connor at the back, or we're going to see just Regan Paul? But Regan Paul looked immense. The team looked good. And this is the start that us Lincoln City needed. We needed this start because if we had conceded that goal, through Gainsborough Trinity, then it would be in their favour. But today, us Lincoln City deserve to get the win today. We don't want to get too carried away because we still have tough games. We still have tough preseason games against Sheffield United and Blackburn Rovers as well. So, you know, that is also tough as well because coming against championship sides are not easy. So as long as, you know, but it was good for the players to get, you know, the adrenaline in them and get all the running and the game time in their legs and say, well, look, at least they played their best. They tried their hardest. You know, obviously, yes, I know I get extremely lively, but I have to remember it's pre-season. So I have to, you know, cool it down. But it was fantastic for me to get back to be at the game today. Yeah, I can see your comments coming through already. I mean, Jerry the Goat Pro Club says 5 at the back, maybe with Jay Bunn. Yeah, we could go 5 at the back. Yeah, possibly Jay Bunn at right back, maybe, although he can operate as a centre back as well. But I think to be solid, to be fair, I think Paulie O'Connor and Regan Paul for me look like the ones that could start at the back of the first day of the season and probably have TJ. I mean, Jay will be involved at some point in preseason, and I think probably give TJ Olmo rest and see. Then it will make Mark Kennedy decide who does he want to play at right back. Does he want to play Jay Bunn at right back? Does he want to play TJ Olmo at right back? I don't know. But you know what? Listen, it was a brilliant performance. The performance was good. We played well, and that's the main important thing. I mean, yes, we can understand that it's that Gainsborough Trinity, despite them being unbeaten for home games, home matches at their ground, then it kind of like you kind of understand, well, it's Gainsborough Trinity, you have some bit of respect for them. But obviously 4-0 comfortable win. That was brilliant. And in the second half, it changed, the lineup changed. Then we saw Billy Brooks emerge. Then we saw Charlie Kendall come on. Charlie Kendall's on fire. I mean, listen, Tom Hopper had a chance in the first half. Yeah, he did. Please don't get me wrong on that. He did get a chance, fam. He did. But obviously, yes, he had a chance to score and stuff like that. But listen, Charlie Kendall has to play the first day of the season. I no disrespect towards Hopper. I like Tom Hopper, and I think Tom Hopper, you know, is going to be like a real good quality player. I mean, I'd like to see, as Jerry the Goat Pro Club say, I would like to see some trialists play a few common games. Yes, 100%. Yeah, I totally agree with that. I would love to see some trialists, you know, who's obviously coming, who wants to play for Lincoln, play in the coming games as well. I want to see Draper as well. Makama looked decent as well. Don't get me wrong, Makama did well, but Eli Leacher played his part very well. I thought he was like versatile going forward. I mean, he got involved. He linked up play with Adelican. Brilliant as usual. But other than that, today it was really, really good. Right now, we just need to take the preseason game as slow, but we showed that we can play the aggressive attacking football that Mark Kennedy wants. That is the most important thing. Not getting too carried away too easily, but what it shows is that there is an emergence of what's going to happen come the new season. I mean, I still think there will be recruits coming. I do see that when I see one. But you know what? What we have done is shown what we can do and what we can't do. So what, you know, obviously they'll have a day off, of course. They'll to reflect and say where they went right, where they went wrong. But other than that, the best player on the pitch today was Vanam. Vanam was brilliant going forward. Charles Badman Ting Vanam is amazing. He is a monster going forward, and he'll get you out of your seat, fam. Amazing and brilliant news that. But today, it was good to see the players out. Good to see a mixture of younger youth talent, yeah? I mean, the midfield, Let me see. What's Jericho? How was the midfield with Sorensen? Yeah, it wasn't too bad, to be fair. I mean, Sorensen was a little bit decent. Yeah, there were times where he was put under pressure, and then he pinged some good balls and great passes at times. But you know what, Sorensen, I mean, proved the point as well too, because I mean, obviously under Appleton, he wasn't Appleton's favorite, but it looks like now he's more of a Mark Kennedy, favorite. So yeah, man, 100%. But you know what? Listen, he's gonna be trying out players and see who fits well in his style of play. That's the most important thing. But for me personally, I do see us doing well this preseason. Win, draw, lose, it doesn't matter. Yeah, there's going to be tougher preseason games, of course. Don't forget, we've got to play West Ham under 21s as well, man. But everything is on the way up, believe me. But as I say, this is the start and the beginning of Lincoln City, of what we need, because this new season is going to be our season. Mark Kennedy will lead this team to greatness. And I mean that by what I'm saying, and how extremely optimistic I am for this team. Yeah. But what we showed today against a Gainsborough side who are basically probably will do well in their league, two leagues down, full respects to them and respects to their fan base. They did very. I know they were a bit quiet. I mean, yeah, just like we was like lively, but we have to remember it's a preseason friendly. But other than that, listen, we played well. That was the most important thing. Right now, it's about Mark Kennedy knowing what players he's going to play, who is he going to line up with, what formation he's going to use. That is all that matters. And not only just that, is bringing the right players into this team. Because I even said to a few Imps fans, that I said, listen, Mark Kennedy is going to be a dark horse this new season. Us Lincoln City is going to be a dark horse this new season. Despite that there's other teams like Shrewsbury and so on, but our team looks better than ever. And not only just that, people needs to get behind Mark Kennedy and back Mark Kennedy, because Mark Kennedy will do well this season, this new season coming. Come July 30th against Exeter City, us Lincoln City will do well this new season. And it will be our season and our year and our time. But it's getting behind and backing the manager, because I'm 100% backing Mark Kennedy, And the youngsters of Macama played his part well. I thought Eli Leach played well. He played well, especially linking up with Adelican. Tashin, big up Tashin, Oakley Booth, man. Forward slash Tashley Oakley firing a booth. He was decent too. But Adelican, ever since he actually scored against Crew on the last day of the last season, he's been a different player. And he'll be the same player against under Mark Kennedy. So he's proven, some people wrong, because he has got that instinct in him. Yeah, he has. But I think it was just that he wasn't Appleton's favorite player. But you know what? He could ping balls into the box, and his crosses, man. I thought Billy Brooks played his part very well. Fantastic for him to score his first goal. And that's what he needs, because he's a quality player. And he's got the ability to be a special kid, to be a special wonder kid. Just like Olden Gallagher will be a special player too. But listen, the most important thing is that we won today. We got the win. Right now, we can focus on the next preseason game against Sheffield Sheffield United. Sorry, I got a bit overexcited because I'm just overwhelmed. But as long as we beat Sheffield United, and then of course we got to play Blackburn, and then on the 19th we got to play them Codheads, which will beat the Codheads. To be fair, we'll crush the Codheads at their ground at the Blundell Park and beat them. And then of course we got to play Hartlepool, and as long as we play well in that game, of course we got to play West Ham. We got to play West Ham under 21s, of course, 100%. Then we'll be cool, and then we'll look even better then. But you know what? Listen. We have to back him. We have to trust Mark Kennedy and the recruitment board to really get the right players, because we want quality players to play the way that Mark Kennedy wants to play. Is the attacking and aggressive football. And once he does that, then we will be fine. But today was fantastic today. And that is the reason we won. We won because of the hard work that these players have done. But the best player for me was Vanarm, Charlie Kendall. Charlie Kendall was brilliant, but Vanarm is going to be one hell of a key player next this new coming season. Charles Batman Ting Vanarm. Brilliant. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching my video today, and thank you to the 324 subscribers who have subscribed to my YouTube channel. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the other side in the next video when we Lincoln City take on the Sheffield United. Thank you very much. I'll see you soon. Thank you.